Hello, everybody. It is February 17th, 12 p.m. right now. We're going to take a quick look at Zilliqa. Today, we pushed up almost 17% from the from the 11 cents all the way up to the 16 cents. And now we're kind of seeing a retracement back to the 15 cents, around the 15-cent region. So, we're seeing that retracement right now. Obviously, a lot of people are taking some of those profits. A lot of people have been accumulating for a while here. You can tell the sideways movement. And as soon as we broke above the 0.08 region, which is here, which was a pretty significant resistance for us to break, you see, everybody flooded in, and now we're just flying for the past week, right? So we're seeing that as soon as we broke the 0.08 region, where we did see that propelled action all the way to the top and got us all the way to the 16 cents. So right now we're clearly trying to find the support. A lot of people are taking profit. A lot of people actually enters been accumulating all the way from the 0.06, and now movement upwards to this time is 166 percent increase, right? So we do expect a lot of this, and we do expect a lot of shakeout of some of those people that have been, just swing trading this or just trying to make a quick profit of it, as opposed to them just staying for the long term, right? So this is what we're seeing right now. Obviously, volume is massive. RSI and stochastic RSI and extremely overbought region. And on the MACD, we're not really seeing much, but we just need to zoom in a bit and try to make sense of where our next support is going to be, and the critical levels that we need to kind of achieve to see a continued movement upwards, or some sort of a sideways action for a bit, or a downward retracement. So I think probably the most telling candle sorry, the most telling chart right now is the 4-hour chart. We're definitely seeing that we've been finding the support at the 80 MA and the 20 MA. Every time we reach this zone over here between these two areas, we continue to find support and move upwards, right? And now we're seeing that, in terms of our volume, it's definitely decreasing over time. So we just had this massive run up, and now we have a not even just 52 minutes to go, so less than an hour for us to close the 4-hour candle, and we're seeing that the volume right now is extremely lower, meaning that people are less and less interested in the current trend. So if you're having a trend upwards and you start seeing volume decreasing, that means that buyers are actually less and less interested in this trend, and now sellers are going to be more interested in it, and then you're going to see a drop, then a high volume spike, but just more forward towards the sellers side. So that's what we're seeing in the 4-hour. We're seeing that the same thing, RSI and stochastic RSI are extremely overbought, and this is what caused, I guess, there's just the price action is being more reflected even on the momentum here since what, February 8th here. We just gained the buyers were in extreme control. We even tried to go down a bit, and we didn't even spend that much time here, maybe just a day or as the construction of my building. Perfect timing. So we're seeing this right now. I think if we need to maybe zoom in a bit to the 1 hour here, we'll see the actual price action a bit more explained. So we definitely got to the 0.16 right away. We started to see that the volume was actually going down right after, more selling, and then the actual candle pierced, I would say, more than halfway through, and got up to almost around the 75%, and then we closed at the 0.149. So this is pretty significant in terms of a nice retracement. I think we're most likely going, if we're expecting this to actually go sideways for a bit, get a breather before the buyers come in again, then that's definitely warranted, and we do expect this kind of movement right now, right? So in terms of, that's the 1 hour, we're clearly seeing the street chasement. Sellers are taking profit after all this time, and the volume is extremely low right now, right? So this tells us that on the hourly chart, are we going to pump above right now, or was this enough room for the buyers to just chill on the side for a bit, take a breath before we pump back up again? That's something that we need to see. I'm just going to zoom into the 30-minute in a bit here just to see those critical levels we need to talk about. But the volume is, right now, we still have 50 minutes, but it's extremely getting low, right? So it's pretty significant right now that yes, we do need to either go sideways or retrace a bit, which we're seeing. And our side, if we're going here in terms of our relative strength index, we're seeing those lower highs as we move, indicating that in terms of strength of this uptrend, we're actually losing that as we go. And even the stochastic RSI didn't even make it past this level over here, and we're seeing continued downwards movement to the bottom. Same thing on the MACD. We're just seeing that the in terms of momentum with the price action and the buyers, we're definitely losing that momentum strength, and we're moving towards the downwards side of it. So we're seeing those swings to the upside too, showing us that those sellers are coming in and rejecting the price action. And we're seeing, if we go to the 30-minute, I think a nice support that we can retrace back to and remain bullish is the 0.14, right? So that's where we're seeing that buyers were coming in every time. We saw that was a previous high here, and we retrace back down to it, and then we go up and just slice through and continue to go up. So I think right now what's going to happen, maybe we just need to zoom in a lot here, because this price, the way the price is moving here is just too quick to be reflected on those bigger time frames. So we're seeing that we obviously have this resistance over here, and we need to continue to see some sort of an upward momentum like this. So looks like we want to went down, went all the way up, and now we found support here at the 8 and 21 EMA. So we need to continue to see a movement upwards here, back and retest the 0.016. And when we get to this level, we need to see a break above, to maintain it above there, and we see the volume actually spike in terms of the buying side. That's the only way we will continue to see a movement upwards. If not, then the price might just do something like this over here. Where's my brush? So it's either that we want to go up here, go down again, and then spike above, go down, and then continue to move upwards. And I would say maybe a nice target would be somewhere around the 0.20, right? The 20 cents. So that's what for us to see some sort of a continued movement upwards, we need to see this. And as soon as we break above, we need to see not a massive, but relatively speaking to these guys right here, we need to see some sort of volume that's actually relatively higher than this whole region that we had here. That's at the breakout. If that doesn't happen, if we're saying continued retracement would be somewhere where we break below this guy, come back to retest it, and actually continue to go back down here. And if we go below let's see here, if we just draw this, if we go below this guy, the 0.145, then expect us to actually continue to retrace that back down here and try to find the support at the 100 EMA. So these are the critical levels. I would say we need to see a break above this guy with increased volume and to maintain above it. And if that doesn't work, any break below, let me just zoom in here. Any break below this 0.145 is going to drive us back down here, and then we need to reassess if this guy is actually going to hold or no, which I think it does have a good chance of doing so. But the fact that I'm seeing some sort of a pump above right now, trying to find support the past 3 candles here, makes me think that we do have enough strength to actually go back up to the 0.16, but we need to make sure that volume continues to go up. That's the key thing, right? So if that doesn't hold, just like we said, the 0.145, if we need to continue to see this going up, we can break below this. And if we do break below this, then I think that we probably won't even have enough this is the main support line, right? This is the main support line, the 0.14. But that's the cushion. But if we do continue to see that movement upwards, then it's a different case. So that's what I think should be. These are the 2 conditions, the criteria that we have to satisfy to see a movement upwards. And even besides that, honestly, we're way too overextended. I think we do have a lot of cushion to go back down here. So we'll just need to see how Zilliqa performs. I know there's a lot of you fanboys out there that are ready to come in any second now. So this is definitely something you need to pay attention to, and we need to probably analyze this more than one time during the day. So make sure you join our Discord to see this. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we can discuss in the comment section. If you'd like to support us, please press the like button and check out our Patreon on the bottom if you'd actually like to contribute to continue to see this channel grow. So thank you for watching, and make sure you stay tuned for our other videos today.